until Karim stole the remote control and returned the channel of the match between Real Madrid and Barca. He did not miss a shot before. His hand learned stability in shooting drills at the police academy, and he did not care about the grumbling of news fans in the cafe, including his friend Adele, the lawyer, who said, "Isn't it possible that this is an important case, Captain?" Karim waved his hand carelessly. "It has nothing to do with the public funds investigators. And if it had everything to do with the public funds investigation, he wouldn't have been more careless." He does not hide his carelessness. His green eyes exuded carelessness. Carelessness. Ooh, it's the paradise of the world. It never lets you in. Need to the psychologist, it never lets you in need to self-development books and the energy consumption of your gaze on it. Have you watched lectures about how to become happy? No, just don't bother. These words were deliberately etched by repetition into Karim's head, the head with the longest hair in his department, since the accident of his older brother. Then the match ended and Karim encouraged the winner of the match to be not sad about who beat whom. Then he fell asleep in his bed and dreamed of a beauty queen he would marry, other than the one he married in yesterday's dream. But it's okay. They are all in his dream. Marriages are beauty queens. Then his phone alarm rang with the voice of the match commentator. Ghoul! So Karim woke up to the sound of the audience shouting, and moved his arm, and he began to feel pain in it. After dreaming that he was the flag bearer in yesterday's match, I could have dreamed that I am Ronaldo. He straightened up and bent his arm to get rid of paralysis. As for the opposite world, Martin blew the activity horn announcing the sunrise over the U.S. state of Texas and stood in the middle of the house garden as an army commander summoning his soldiers to the field. You think he is 30 years old, but he is 50. His wife Mary, who looked 20, but she is 40, woke up from sleep. Their eldest son, Mason, with an athletic body as a bodybuilding champion, competing with his peers in the 20s, and their youngest son, 10-year-old genius Max, was already awake after finishing analyzing the book, Security and Politics in the Middle East Countries. Then 15-year-old middle daughter Matilda woke up, who dyed her golden hair black, to feel special among this blonde family. Barely opened her eyes from lack of sleep after long conversations on social media, and they are heading to the airboxing class as usual on Monday mornings. They are sweating, and Karim is stabbing the air like a professional swordsman. Fuck that bee. How can it dodge a broom with such agility? And after it completed her daily routine, it went out the window, and Karim did not despair of following it, hopefully only one shot, until it strutted towards the flowers of the neighbors' balcony, the beautiful nest of bees for terrorist operations. But it's okay, no reason to be angry, just keep away from. What hurts you, maybe it falls down. Maybe the rose jar will fall. It will not remain attractive after falling from the 4th floor. Well, no one is looking. He tried to poke the jar, and his old neighbor's wife suddenly popped up. The broom fell from him to the street, worthy of her nickname, a light-moving mattress. The members of the M family practiced yoga and breathed deeply among the flowers, and the phone counts down for them so that time does not occupy their minds. Karim rushed to complete wearing his clothes decorated with 3 stars, a bright jacket, it's good for him, not to touch the dusty prayer rug, threw greetings to his parents, snatched a loaf from the breakfast table. His mother called him, "Son, sit down and eat with us." He fumed, apologizing as every day, and then his father grumbled as usual. I don't know how he would have been if I hadn't entered him the police college. And that was the opening of the day for his book, My Discipline and My Awesomeness When I Was a Judge.